Who bought your last rose? It was Mademoiselle. Why is that? I'm gonna ease off. I understand, Mademoiselle. I understand, Mademoiselle. If you remember anything specific, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. Okay, she's kind of thinking about it. Did you want anything else? Where'd you get your flowers from? Where do you acquire your flowers from, if I may ask? Normally I gather them from the wild. Good. Super secret assassin. No, monsieur. Did you want to ask something else? That's all. That's all. Thank you for your time, mademoiselle. Hold on, monsieur. Before you leave, are you sure you don't want to buy some flowers? What? Ooh. I'll even cut you a deal. Only 10 francs for this assortment of chrysanthemums. And monkshood. 10 francs for flowers? That's a little steep. Steep, monsieur? I challenge you to find cheaper flowers in January. Oh. I don't know, like, if I should trust her. Alright, I'll take a bunch maybe next time. I don't want to be rude, but she's being so suspicious. What should I do? Alright, I'll take a bunch. Maybe I can give them for evidence? Alright, I'll take some. Alright, I'll take some. They can brighten up the office. Thank you very much, monsieur. Here you go. Chrysanthemum has been added to your evidence folder. Monkshood has been added to your evidence folder. I don't claim to be a flower expert or anything, but chrysanthemums and monkshood are a weird choice. I suppose it is a bit strange, isn't it? The other flower styles stick to popular dull flowers like tulips and roses. But I like these particular flowers because they are rebellious. I'm sorry, the flowers are rebellious? They stuck it out and managed to bloom in the middle of January. The flowers fought nature. They overcame insurmountable odds. It's quite an amazing thing to see. I think I get it. You don't need to humor me. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not at all. This has been a pleasant discussion. Have a good day, mademoiselle. And you, messieurs. That went pretty well. That went pretty nice. Hello, chickadees. My name is Sarahtiel, and welcome back to Aviary Attorney. I'm so happy that, I went and visited Cygne, or I don't know how to pronounce Cygne, and I guess because I eased off on her, she seemed a lot more comfortable, or I guess, again, I gave her some more space and that she actually got to open up with me, and I did kind of did a time travel thing, so I'm not on the last day that I was before. I was on maybe the 17th, so this is the 13th, because again, I wanted to go back and fix the oops that I did. So I don't remember what evidence I had, because I might have to recollect the evidence and stuff that I had before. So I think I know I have to come back here. I think these are no. I wish they had a check mark of places that you've already they kind of already do, but places that you've already been to and collected evidence, because they have the clock thing, and that means again, that means full time of how long you've been there. But dang, that would be so cool if they had I think, oh dang it, that's gonna take me a whole day, but I don't think I collected the evidence because this was days before. I don't think I collected any of the information here, I think. So what are we doing today? Playing cards until we're flat out broke? Maybe. Let's see. You're gonna also see a lot of stuff, because I just went back, a lot of stuff that I've repeated, and I might not reread a lot of the words that they might be saying, so just to progress things. So, to mention here, in the card room, oh, maybe I've already been here. Uh-oh. Okay, so I went back on my own time, and these guys are just, or at least Rufus, he is I don't know what, a hard hitter. Again, I've never played these kind of games before, but I kind of figured it out, and when I actually won a game, all he did was give my money back. He gave me no evidence, no tips, no comments, nothing else. So yeah, I'm not gonna play your stupid card games just to get my money back, so not today. I'm afraid I don't have the time for that, monsieur. I have to invest, I have some tongue. I have some investigative work to take care of. Oh, come on. No. Okay, drink your room. Hopefully I didn't be here at this time. Did I? Return? A falcon despairs and returned to the drinking floor, but nobody appears to be interested in conversation. So I did come here. Oh wait, maybe I can check my evidence. Okay, so my evidence was these four. I don't think I collected the chocolate bar. Wait, the chocolate bar and the note. So for some reason, I guess I have the for some reason I have the other ones. Maybe did I? Let's see actually if I have any information on. I do. So Fontaine, a hunting beagle. He seems to be a little bit of a gun nerd. And Piero, a parrot with a big mouth, a big hat, and a big attitude. And these are the guys, or at least Rufus is. Yeah, I don't like Rufus because he really took me into getting my money and then just bring it back. So, two tavern dwellers who seem to enjoy nothing more than drinking, playing cards, and bickering over nothing. And then works at the cellar. What's she hiding? There's nothing else. Okay, cool. Off to the road. Yep, let's go. That took a whole day, sadly. But because we don't have the chocolate bar evidence and the piece of paper, let's go back to not this one. Not the hub. I just came from there. I think I got. Did I come here? Maybe not. That was the last thing I went. So I need to come not to the. Wait. Need to pick me up. Come. I just went to the tavern. Wait a minute. Oh, I need to come here. Whoops. Yeah, I need to come here. Okay. Oh, I didn't meet this guy yet? Yeah, Kokoro. You're really. I don't like you. Just because you don't like Falcon. You're rivals. You are foes. And I still don't know what the I'm rubber and you're glue is. I don't know if I don't think it's gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna go with this. I'm rubber and you're glue. Yeah? Well, I'm rubber and you're glue. What bounces off you? Wait. Oh dear. Psst. You're the same blubbering fool like you've always been, Falcon. But enough talk. If your messieurs would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court. Oh no. Yeah, it did nothing. I didn't understand it either. Like, what the fuck? What the heck, Falcon? Like, that still made no sense, and I clicked on it. Ugh, I can't stand that guy. He didn't seem to bit cockerel, but is it true what he said? You know that he trounced you in court 5 times? Read this. Do you have the map for you see? Pretty impressive. So, yeah, I already know about this location. Thank you. Just for some reason, again, transporting into another time that I didn't collect Rubinho, and he has I didn't know, of course, that is Rubinho Badinho. He has a page that he found like randomly in the, I think it was in the garden area. Maybe I can actually, once I get to him. How's the groundskeeping going? So how's the new groundskeeping job working out? Terrible. Tourists are pigs, sometimes literally. Look at this red beer bottles, tins, apple cores. Picked up by the west entrance. So the west entrance was. If I looked at the map, I would be more easier. I don't even think I can. Can I look at the map? No. No, that's the Facebook. So he west wing. And I'll speak to the Judge Maxime. That seemed like a really good, like, something I could do. Have you met Prince Juan? Just collecting that some evidence, I guess, for storage memory. Okay, and then by Louvre's west entrance. So is it this one? No. Okay, so this is the main hub. That's where we're now. This is the gallery, of course. West. North, south, east, west. So it was like maybe here. I miss a lot of stuff on here. Oh, and I didn't meet that porcupine fellow again. I don't know what's the deal with him yet. I have no idea what. Oh, look it up in the Facebook once I actually know about him. Okay, as Eric Park. Ooh, it's settled announced. Yeah, he likes that answer, which is really sweet. And then he gives us the business card of what's this? The RMM Associates of Home of Bernard Volps. I just realized something too. I didn't see the mystery revealed little episode of the two foxes or Volps. I really still don't know what that is. I think it's just something to throw you off for another case or something. But again, that's just me guessing. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, and then I come here, and I'm gonna get the chocolate bar. And I know too, I'm going over because that when I met, who was the chocolate guy's name? He's the elephant guy. I'll find it when I get there. But I still don't know if I have the right person to ask him what question of who took the chocolate bar. I don't think I have the person yet. Like, I'm very sure I don't. But again, I could be totally wrong. Yep, he smells the bar of chocolate that he so wants, and then he finds it's a wrapper. Okay. Thank you, Spearson. There's really nothing else to look in here. I mean, other than cremations, which we really don't need to. Support column. Oh, wait. I didn't meant the column. I want to press the X. There we go. Okay, and I want to go to the carousel, and then... Where else am I going to go? Oh, the library. Yep, let's go, because I now have the page. Which kind of makes sense at the same time. Occasionally, yeah, this is the one that I already seen. And this will not take a whole day. Wait a minute. Wait, why is it all the way down here? Last time it came up onto the left side. What's going on? That is so weird. That is weird. It's not going to take me a whole day. Might as well just repeat it. Get out of the way of skip. I've already seen any of this. Okay, I skipped all of that. I don't need to go to the Chocolate Emporium yet. I'd like to, but I don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna go to the library and talk to Nathan. I love him so much. Like, just his name. He's a cool character. Okay, I enjoy modern works. Readings for squares. Actually, let's see if I will say when I say I like the classics. I like the classics, you know, Alain Ray, Les Age, Le Point Fields, that sort of thing. Don't try to act smart. I saw you reading that book of naughty limericks the other day. You didn't think I would notice because you put that dull-looking slipcover over it, but I knew, Falcon. I knew that you like ladies with big chest breasts. They do. That's what they called in birds. This is actually called the breast of the bird. And I don't know what other things they'd actually look at. I'm sorry. I just love this music that he has for Nathan. Alright, and then I'm gonna actually read this. It's not necessary, but I'm gonna, just for the heck of it. An astute observation. Yes, monsieur. I don't know how I don't remember his voice. Yes, monsieur. As the only quiet person in the library, I'm most assured the librarian.
Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you a question.
I do? Oh, right, I do. What can you tell us about Don Quixote? I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it? Don Quixote of La Mancha? It's a classic. Everybody has read it. I'm gonna bring this closer.
Here we go. Yeah, everybody for those who haven't.
Fine. I'm not gonna sit around here and summarize that great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read. Nor would I expect you, monsieur. But what can you tell us about the physical book itself? This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking, see? There's no library stamp card. Or card. I assume it is acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't of giveaway. I see. Thank you. Did you have any other questions, or can I get back to work? I should give him like a soft, raspy voice, because he works in the library, or at least I think he works here. What can you tell us about the Spanish monarchy? You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date of geopolitical news and the like. I don't need your praise. It's better whatever your imbecilic question is, the back of your throat. Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown of who the contenders are? What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe. Yeah, but for the sake of those children who slept through their class, can you refresh our memories? Very well. Pay attention, because I'm not repeating myself. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II of the House. I'm the French Prince of Bel-Air in the House of the House of Bourbon, the daughter of King Ferdinand VIII. I should really learn how to read those numbers, because I really can't remember for the life of me what those are. I don't have a clock with those hands either. Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to your husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz. Although it is certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemolin. I hope that answers your question. Did you catch know that, Sparrowson?
Not a word.
Monsieur, we're actually interested in the Prince of Juan Kyoto of Spain. I don't think I heard the name of it in your explanation. A prince? Juan Kyoto? Is that what you said, Monsieur? I think you've been misinformed. There's no current Prince of Spain. I'm not even sure Kyoto is a real name. It's certainly no line of Spanish monarchy. How strange.
What does this mean, Falcon?
One thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involved with some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but maybe in our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers.
Right.
Are you two quite done chit-chatting? That's all. So we'll go to the jail and ask. I'm kind of curious how, he just became friends with the mouse. It was Sir Mousington? I can't remember his name. He's not even in the Facebook, is he? Mousy, this one. Yeah, he is in here. A soft-spoken assistant. We just don't know friend or some sort of alliance with him or something. Oh. Hey, we have a little thing with him. Nathan, an arrogant ass who works at the local library. It's okay. I can call him an ass when I'm being literal. Again, I love Nathan. I love the description that Sparrowson gave him. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love him so much. Okay, I'm done here. Yeah, thank you for your time. Then I bid you a good day. So where's the... Oh, I could come here? Oh, I didn't know I could come here. Oh, it takes no time. Since I haven't been here, I will read and go here. Because this is the card that the Eric Porcupine gave me. Tucked away in a forgotten alleyway lays R&M Associates, a new established private investigation firm. I'm excited! Something new! Mousy!
Ooh, customers.
Hello? Is this the office of Renard Volps?
Ah! It's you two!
Mousy? What are you doing here?
This is where I work.
You... Okay. See?
See? R&M Renard, Mousy, Monsieur Renard Volps, and I carry out all sorts of investigations together.
So you work with a fox? Wait! Foxes and mouses actually are enemies. Foxes eat mice.
Although it is completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Volps who chooses which cases to take on.
I see. Well then, can we speak to Monsieur Volps?
I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Volps is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England.
England?
But he said to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then? That's no good to us. Our case will be over by then.
Well, there's not done to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later. Again, really glad that had no time on me. I could just come in whenever I wanted, so... I guess I just go to, where was it, the jail, of course, but prison, right here. I want to talk to him again. Am I going to see Croc again?
You again? Visiting hours are over. Come back later.
I have no time for your quibbling, monsieur. Stand aside.
You can't talk to me like that.
I most certainly can. We have a reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is in direct violation of states 204B and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes, you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action.
All right. No need to break that. Legolas. Legolas on me. I'll go open the cell. Well, Falcon, how did you memorize those criminal codes?
Memorize? Come on, Sparrowson, learn how to bluff. Wait, are we oh good, we're just gonna visit him. I thought he was taking him out of his cell. My volume's a bit loud, hold on. Turn it a little bit lower. There we go. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Falcon, it is good to see you again. Have you been to some news about the case, I hope? Oh, Falcon's he's trying to figure, who should I believe now? Should I believe you or what I've been hearing from, the swan lady? Can't remember her name. And, gosh. I know, all the evidence is everywhere. I have nothing sticking to me. And he's just I don't know who to believe. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't even know what day I was on. Oh, no. I think I was on day 14, because I only did one day ahead, I think. Shoot. Okay, I need to see if I can confront him politely and get a good thing, or confront him angrily and get the bad thing or a good thing. It can go either way. I am an attorney. I want to find out with most calmness if I know which one is the real truth. So, again, for me, this is what I would do. Most people would say they would choose the other way, and I might even just come back and make mistakes. Listen, Juan. In order to maximize our chances of successful trial, I need you to know very bit information. I can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble. I'm afraid I don't quite follow you, senor. Do you want me to spell it out? I know that you are not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name isn't Juan Quirto. Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am who I claim. If you want our trial to be farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Sparrowson, we're leaving. Wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I'll reveal all. Did you see that, monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? Oh. Your suspicions are... Since he's changed his voice, your suspicions are well placed. Juan Quirto is not my real name, and I'm not a Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested. What? So what is your real name? So what is your real name? What's in a name? It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today I'm Juan Quirto, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow I may be Bruno Rare, a pauper living under the bridge of Cygne. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do. That really didn't answer my question. No, but I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I expect you already know my real name. Is this Volps? Is this him? You are Renaud Volps, private investigator. Very astute. You are the Monsieur Falcon, private defense attorney. This is getting really deep. Ooh, what's happening? But that wasn't always your name, was it, Monsieur Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adopt a new persona on a whim. Wait a minute. Oh no. He could be cunning us into thinking that we're actually thinking. I don't know if I should believe him that he's thinking he is another person now. He could be having 3 personas. He could be a real person, then he thinking he might be Prince Juan, and then he might be thinking of another person that could be obsolete from all the other ones. I'm trying to think if I should believe him or not. I'm hoping not getting too deep into this, cause like this is like mind-blowing just right now, cause it's like, okay, you could be the like investigator of Volps, cause he is a Volp. But like, I could be wrong, and like I could end myself so badly. Oh my gosh, the price that it pays. Okay, for now, I'm gonna believe him, cause I have no other leeway. But that wasn't your name, was it, Monsieur Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adopt a new persona on a whim.
You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that.
This isn't about me, Juan. Renard, Monsieur, we're trying to uncover the truth here. Of course, so what is the truth that you're attempting to uncover, Monsieur Falcon? Why would you want to get arrested? Why would you want to get arrested? You're putting me in a difficult position, Monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I'd be putting someone else in danger. Mousy? How about this? Oh, Cygne! Maybe he doesn't want her to get in trouble for... Maybe Cygne did something that she didn't mean to do. Maybe she did something on accident. Maybe she had a rose that she didn't meant to, and he's trying to help her out. Let's just find out. I'm just pulling out words in my mouth, and I shouldn't be blabbering out. How about this? I'll tell you a story.
I like stories.
There was a girl, a mademoiselle who was in great deal of debt. Everyone has a debt these days, Monsieur. Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I'll forget what you are owed. You fuse, and I will reap what I have owed from your parents. This exactly almost... It's a girl. There's only like one other girl like in the evidence folder, and that's her and like Quenelle, which Quenelle is definitely not involved in this. And her also I still can't pronounce her name. The giraffe lady. I don't know. But she's not involved in this either. She's like the only one. And Mousy's a guy, I think. Murder this man, I'll forget what you owed. Refuse, and I'll reap you. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's story. Is this him or the guard? The knight knew that murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall in mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, Monsieur? Kinda, not really. To be honest, I'm completely lost. That's unfortunate. I thought I had a message fairly clear. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me give you a piece of advice, Monsieur Falcon. Sometimes the problem doesn't lie with one on trial. Sometimes the problem lies within the justice system itself. I'm still lost.
Me too.
Mon Dieu, this is hopeless. Why don't we talk about something else? There's nothing else. I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all we can now for now.
Really? I don't feel like we've learned very much.
Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter? Whether the birds have flown south? What is that, some sort of code? Something like that, but rest assured, Monsieur, that this does not directly pertain to the case. Well, if we have the time, I'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Sparrow. Centrality is approaching.
Right.
That is a huge piece of evidence. Wow. Okay. So I'll go see Mousy again, just because I don't know. I guess I could go see Cygne again, but let me just go to this place. Let Mousy know the birds flew south for the winter, not us birds from other birds.
Falcon, what are you doing? That's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to
Oh, right. What? Oh no! This is trial day? Oh no! Oh shoot! What am I doing? Ruh-roh. I'm in deep trouble. Oh no. Please. I don't have... Shit. Oh no. I don't... I still have that chocolate bar. It could be leading me to something I don't know, but I don't have the evidence. No. Calm down. You can do this. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of Tribunal de Grand Instance.
Are you feeling nervous, Falcon?
Maybe not nervous, but like... Okay, maybe nervous. But I'm not gonna show it. Nope. Actually, I think we might have a handle on this case. All the pieces are coming together nicely.
Awesome. Let's just demolish the pompous prosecutor with walls of evidence.
Prince Juan! Here's to go some music again. Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order. Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial. Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see. And bringing the truth to light to say, an admirable goal. No more jousting in imaginary giants.
All of you seize your yammering, the door's opening.
Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon. We will.
Are we ready?
We're ready. I'm trying to think too, like how the book ties with... Again, it's a persona. Maybe he was trying to just throw us off by putting both the book in the line and then Prince Kyoto of Spain. And I'm just hurting my brain. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna continue this in the next episode. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a punch. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya! The pressure's on. The pressure is very on. I can feel